like to take this chance
Did you black
to
out?
apologize to absolutely nobody because I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. And I'll never be sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Penford Sports Podcast, your place for all news, drama, and updates on the NFL. As always, I'm your host, Adam Malchuk, along with
Austin Brahilly.
And we have got a great day planned for you. On the line currently, we have the one and only Chris Hilchey and Zach Snyder. What up, fellas?
Hey guys, what's going on? Back for another week.
Another week. Zach is on the call, but he's got some things going on, so he might not be able to talk the whole way through. He said he's going to raise his hand on the Zoom meeting when he's got something to say. We also should have John Colon joining us again and possibly Andy Sorensen as well. So we'll be excited to see those guys. But let's get into the week. First of all, we want to say that Damar Hamlin he's a lot better now.
He's out of the
hospital.
He's back in Buffalo.
Yeah, he's back in Buffalo. He's had some great chats with his teammates. Excuse me. He has apparently, I read, and I took a screenshot of this, but I left my phone out there. I'm going to go grab my phone real quick. But I read that when they got the opening drive touchdown on the kick return, that the doctor said all of his vitals on like the thing that reads his vitals like lit up. Like they
Wow.
went way up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was hyped.
I mean, come on. Like, that for DeMar, like, on a kick return, first play of the game. Come on, dude. That's
Not only one, but two.
right. Spiritual right there.
All right, I'm back. Yeah. And I also read that it had been 3 years and 3 months since a opening kick return for the Bills.
Dude, that's crazy.
Josh Allen said it was spiritual. Yeah, so
Did you see him on the interview afterwards? He was crying, dude.
yeah, it was an emotional game for the Bills for sure. It was an emotional game for sure. So the Bills got a dub against the Pats, but we're gonna keep talking about the different games. So we'll get to that game eventually. Let's start it off
with the Chiefs and Raiders. Go Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders did not go anywhere.
They're going to
They're going home. That's where they're going.
yeah, going home.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't great, and good thing we don't have John on the line right now because he kept texting me, you know, Kansas City all the way, all this stuff, and I just didn't have time for it to be quite honest with you. So I'm glad he's not on the call right now. But we are going to hear from him, so you know we'll be ready.
Just
for
brace
that.
yourselves for it.
Yeah, brace yourselves. But the Chiefs stomped on the Raiders, 31-13. There was one play towards the end of the game. They're doing a snow globe in their huddle, just arms around each other, running in a circle. It was just they were having a field day, an absolute field day with them.
I hate Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we all said Raiders last week.
Just because we hate Patrick
No.
Mahomes.
Right. Well, no.
I did not say Raiders.
Except for you.
Except for you, because you know, you're a fake fan, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
No, John is this guy.
Patrick Mahomes.
John is a
Good
fake
guy.
fan. He was a Patriots fan until Tom Brady left. Then he went to go be a Patrick Mahomes fan. So
Yeah, it wasn't a good look for John at all.
No.
Not a good
No.
look for John at all. But, you know,
Find the next best thing, I guess.
yeah, that's what he had to do. Then we had the Jaguars and the Titans. This game was for a playoff contention.
Thank God, dude. I knew the Jags were going to do this.
Yeah, the Jags got it done. The Jags won, so good for them.
As we're all saying, the Jags are a legit playoff contender.
They're a playoff juggernaut, if you will. They're a playoff juggernaut. So excited for the Jaguars and see what they can do in the playoffs. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be a legit threat. And, speaking of Trevor Lawrence,
Oh,
that
guy.
Trevor Lawrence, man. What a guy.
Looks
What
like
a guy.
a model, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, honestly.
A Hollister model or some shit.
Kind of creepy.
Well, it kind of looks like one of my ex-girlfriends.
Your ex-girlfriends had beards?
No, without the beard.
That's a terrifying ex-girlfriend. It's a terrifying ex-girlfriend. What do we think about the Jags in the playoffs, Chris? What are we thinking about them?
Don't expect them to go too far into the playoffs. Eventually, if they keep winning, they'll eventually hit heads with the Bengals, and that's just going to be ugly.
Yeah.
And the Chargers, so, yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think they're gonna be enough to kind of stir a little bit up in the playoffs, and I think it's gonna be fun to watch them stir it up. But yeah, I don't think they're definitely not a Super Bowl team. I don't think they're a legit contender.
No, they're like Jags are like the Ravens and
It's not their defense; it's their offense.
Right.
So they don't have enough high caliber players to keep that offense pushing.
the Ravens and the Giants don't have. They're not going to go far.
But they're it's gonna be fun to watch.
Right.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Even surprised that both those teams actually made it this far.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. So yeah, we got the Jaguars and the Titans. Jaguars beat the Titans 20-16. Then we had the Steelers versus the Browns. Steelers 28-14. Another team that has made the playoffs, but they're not going to go far. They're
Playoffs.
huh?
They didn't make the playoffs.
They did. No, I think the Steelers did make the playoffs.
Nope.
They didn't make the playoffs. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought they made the playoffs.
Nope.
Well, I have just been made a mockery.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Um,
We love you.
wow, that's just sad. But two sucky teams played, the Steelers and the Browns, and the Steelers beat them.
What's sucky is the Lions didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the Lions to make the playoffs for sure.
Yep.
I was really upset I didn't.
Even though
Yeah.
they won that game.
And we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Captain.
Then we had the Bengals facing off against the Ravens. This went about how we expected. The Bengals won.
The Ravers.
Even though Lamar Jackson
Dude, you look like Lil
is
Pump.
such, even though Lamar Jackson is such a top-notch quarterback, they couldn't win. So, yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Lamar
So-
Jackson was out another week, so Tyler Huntley took over and couldn't get the job done against the Bengals.
Yeah.
As expected.
Yeah, unfortunately, he could not. Yeah, and they're gonna face off each other
next
week for round one of the playoffs. So realistically, it's gonna be the same thing that happens.
Yep.
And,
Expect for the same.
You can expect the Ravens not to go anywhere in the postseason.
No.
Yeah. So let's get into the next game. We had the Vikings and the Bears, and the Vikings
Stomping out the Bears, man.
yeah, like
29-13.
yeah, it's what you thought it would be. I mean, I don't know. The Bears are a trash team. The Vikings are a trash team. So
You said the Vikings are trash?
yeah, I think the Vikings aren't going to go far in the playoffs.
That's because they're facing off against your Giants, huh? Is that why you're saying
No, I think the Giants will lose to them.
I don't know. I think that the Vikings have a very good shot at making the Super Bowl.
I don't think they do.
I don't know, man.
I don't think they do at all, actually.
No?
Yeah, I don't think they do. Right? Yeah, I don't think they do. Yeah, I really don't think that. I don't think they're a Super Bowl.
Come
contender.
on, dude.
I don't think the Vikings.
Dude,
are
look at their
Super
offense.
Bowl
Look at their
contender.
defense, man. They're stacked. They have a limit. They have a legit shot of making it. Now, did I say that they're gonna win? If they do make it, no.
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll go. No, I don't think they'll make it to the Super Bowl. I really don't. I don't think their defense can compete. That's the problem. They have a great offense. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson,
Dalvin Cook,
Kirk Thuggins, bro. Like, they have a great defense, but they have a great offense, but their defense isn't going to be able to compete. So I don't know. I really don't. So we'll see what happens with them, but it's not going to be pretty.
all right.
And then this game, which was heartbreaking for you, we talked a little bit about it, but we have the Bills beating the Patriots 35-23, and it really
was a good game.
was a
until
close
the
game
third
until
quarter.
the third quarter, and the Bills just took absolute control. Mac Jones, scrub of the quarterback.
Dude. He sucks.
Now, Christopher, we were talking in our group chat today. Your brother here, to the left of me, genuinely thinks that Tom Brady is going back to the Patriots next season.
It's a legit shot.
And that Gronk is going to come back.
No,
possibly Edelman, possibly Amendola.
No.
He
I said
there's-
that 2 weeks ago.
He thinks there's going to be some reunion.
No. I did 2 weeks ago. But I genuinely do think that just Brady is going to go back to the Patriots. There's a legit shot.
I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
If he's going to go back to the Patriots, he's going back there to retire.
That's it. He'll play one game and retire.
No, he'll probably play a full season, but
He ain't going to play no full season. There ain't no way.
No,
Oh
no
my
chance.
God.
No chance.
scrubs here.
Scrubs.
Scrubs.
You're just wishing that will happen.
No.
Let's call it what it is.
What I'm wishing is
That means it would have to reconstruct Tom. They would have to reconstruct a new contract for Tom Brady to play a whole season. To play one season.
they would do that for Tom Brady.
I don't know.
No.
Yes, they would.
I don't think so, man.
There's also a lot of drama in there as well, because then you're talking about Mac Jones sitting out a whole season.
And they
and
shelled out so much money. That's the first round pick, dude. Like that's
And being under Tom Brady for one full season will give Mac Jones a lot more of a look as being the starter after that season.
It's not
all you have
gonna
to do.
happen.
If Mac Jones can watch as much of Tom Brady as he wants, it's not going to make him a good quarterback.
Especially
not.
for 1 year.
I don't know, dude. Jimmy
Like-
Garoppolo was under Brady, and look at him.
Yeah, but
he's
Jimmy-
not a bad
But
quarterback.
Jimmy Garoppolo is just
It's
a talented
years, though.
quarterback.
It took years.
Not many, 2 or 3.
I don't know.
That's a long time.
yeah.
All right. Well,
1 year's not going to get it done for Whack Mac.
no.
as I
Of
refer
course
to him
not.
as.
I'm not saying he's gonna be a very good quarterback. No, I think he will have a 500 season.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're stuck with Whack Mac, and until you can figure something out, good luck. Jets and the Dolphins. The Dolphins are now in the playoffs, and I think the Dolphins are also going to suck in the playoffs.
They ain't going far either.
No, they're not going far at all.
They're gonna get eliminated by the Bills. First
Yeah,
round, dude.
they started off hot,
dude. They
and
lost
at the
by
end
a
of the game,
touchdown
bro,
against the Jets, dude.
at the end of the game, Mike McDaniel was kissing the Jets coach, bro. Do you see this? And Mike McDaniel's a little sketchy. You know what
Hold on. Go back to that. Why is it 6-9?
That was the final score.
On ours, it says 6-11.
It does say 6-11.
I think. All right, so
Interesting.
it was 6. It was 6-11. If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
I don't know though because
Right. See,
on the broadcast
that's
it says
weird.
either way they won. We know that.
Right.
And someone may have messed up, but he's kissing him, bro. That's a little weird, dude. That's even weirder than the way Brady kisses his kids.
Dude.
Come on,
I'm not.
I know you like Tom
All right,
Brady.
get
but
off
can
my
we-
back
can-
about
but-
Brady
but-
for
but
once.
Can we at least admit that the post that he had with his kid, like sitting in between his legs and like kissing him on the, that was weird, bro. His kid's 13 or 4. He might be 14, bro.
Dude, I
That's
don't care
weird.
what Brady does.
So you're okay with
He's a millionaire.
You're okay with pedophilia.
Huh?
You're okay with pedophilia as long as it's Tom Brady. Are you willing to say that on record?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Mike McDaniel also said that Matt LaFleur was easily one of the best looking quarterbacks. He said in a postgame conference they were talking about the playoffs. Or no, they were talking. I don't even know what they were talking about. But he literally said, yeah, Matt LaFleur, talented guy, easily top 5 best looking coaches in the league, and then just rolled on to the next question. What? What did he say?
I was just about to say that.
What? Dude, Mike McDaniel's acting sus.
Mike McDaniel is a toad.
He is acting sus, bro.
He's a greasy mother trucker,
Sus,
dude.
dude. It's so gross, bro. Come
Can't
on,
be any more
Mike.
sus than Jalen Ramsey.
Oh.
Chris
Got
is
him, coach.
spoken. Wow.
All right, well, Dolphins in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They won't
They're
go
gonna
far. But next game,
Falcons
heartbreaking.
against the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers lost and are still in the playoffs with a losing record.
Because that division...
That division sucks. This is your king? This is your king? Tom Brady, this is your king? Sheesh.
On in here.
It is. I'm gonna. The Bucks aren't going far in the playoffs.
He's had a bad year. Okay.
This is your king.
This is the Bucks
He's
are
had a
not
bad
going
year.
far in
He's
the
had a
playoffs
bad
at all.
year.
They're not going far in the playoffs. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
They just can't. Chris,
I don't...
please tell me you agree with me.
I do agree with you, but once again,
Brady
Tom
in the
Brady
playoffs.
It's true. It is true. You can't count them out, but I don't think they're going far.
Who
I
they
really
playing?
don't.
Cowboys?
Yes.
Actually, I would love nothing more than the Cowboys to lose to Tom Brady in
Yeah, I
the first
would
round
too.
playoffs. So
There's
even
a
if
lot of
they
people
lose the
betting-
game right after that,
Wait. There's a lot of people betting against Dallas at home for them.
because Dak can't win against Brady. Yeah.
Because Cowboys choke under a lot of pressure, and you got Tom Brady, who's been there a million times.
Dan Orlovsky, or however you say his name, said that this is
Yeah.
the worst season that he has ever seen Dak Prescott play.
Yeah.
Ever. And I couldn't agree more.
This is
But
the
then
worst
again, I
season Tom
also
Brady's
heard
ever
that
played.
he's still a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now.
How?
Zach's handed up.
Zach,
Passing,
Talk.
and passing yards.
talk to us, Zach. Talk to us.
Oh my gosh, guys. How are we doing today? I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's good to be here.
Are you back for the rest of the show with us or no?
I'm here for the rest of the show, baby.
All right, beautiful. Beautiful. So we were talking a little bit. Well, first of all,
About
you
that
missed
Georgia game, dog.
Oh,
We were rooting for TCU hardcore, man, and they could not do it.
we were rooting hard in the paint for TCU.
Max
and they-
Duggan ate. Shit.
Yeah, that was. I mean, 25-year-old Stetson Bennett. The guy's got grandchildren. But Zach and I found out that Stetson Bennett is not the oldest. I mean, we know he's not the oldest, but guess how old the oldest D1 college football player was?
Yeah, probably like 30.
No, try 55 years old, running back for South Carolina State.
Oh, yeah. I've heard.
That was like a breaking story.
He was
bro.
the white
This-
guy, right?
No, he's black.
No.
Yes, bro.
I seen that.
Dude, I will send you the link, my guy.
Yes,
like,
please.
This guy.
I've
there's
seen a
whole-
documentary on that guy.
It's the whole documentary, and he's sitting there. He's like, you know, I never went to college. And this guy, he does not look like he's in like great shape. I mean, he's got to be in good shape, but he didn't look like he was in phenomenal shape for 55 years old. He had a little bit of a gut, bro.
Right.
He had gray hair, bro. He's like, I come to class 5 days a week. And then there's the interview with the coach who, for all we know, is younger than this player is. And he's like, yeah, he's been begging me for this job for years. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. It was crazy, dude. He was 55 years old playing the position of running back. I get being in great shape. There are still people that are 55 that, they run marathons, whatnot. But this guy's taking big hits. As a running back.
So isn't Tom Brady.
I know. It's different though. It's different though because Tom Brady has been conditioning his whole life.
Well, right.
This guy doesn't look like Tom Brady. He looks
Right.
like a dad, bro. He looks like Jimmy.
He looks like William
down the street. He's grilling hot
William
dogs on
Perry,
Saturday.
dude.
Yeah, dude. It was incredible. Zach sent me the link and I was watching. And I was like, this is crazy. But yeah. So Buccaneers lose to the Falcons. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. We will see what happens. Panthers and the Saints. The Panthers got it done against the Saints
by a field goal.
10-7. Just a sad game for two sad teams.
Yep. Everybody was talking about the Saints over the offseason and over, I would say, within the first 5 games.
Yeah.
Because they had just acquired Tyrann Mathieu and a bunch of other guys that are immaculate.
Good way to say the word.
Yeah. And they haven't proved nothing this year at all about being great. So, Saints are hogwash.
And I want to
I
say
think this week was probably one of the worst weeks that I've ever seen for football.
Yeah,
I thought the game. Some of the games are absolute trash. Most of them were trash.
Oh, 100%. I do want to say this that I forgot to bring up, but I saw this earlier today, and we talked about the Jets game. But so there was question to the Jets signing a veteran QB in replace of Zach Wilson, and this was what the pathetic, terrible quarterback that Zach Wilson is said. He said, I'm going to make that dude's life living hell in practice every day. Zach Wilson, where do you get off? No, be honest with me. Where do you get off?
He's by far the worst quarterback in the league.
You are such a bad quarterback that they had third strings playing over you. Where do you get off?
Wait.
Dude,
Such a bad quarterback that his mom had to comment to the Jets organization about that.
Wait, really?
His mom made a comment about it. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you sure it was his mom?
Yeah, was it somebody else's mother?
Was it somebody else's mom?
No,
Maybe his best friend's mom? His mom's best friend?
Stifler.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's the one thing you can somewhat respect about him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they had a wash-up Joe Flacco.
yeah, I mean, what a bum, bro. Zach Wilson, what a bum. Texans and the Colts.
What a terrible attitude, too.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Texans and the Colts. The Texans said, take your first round pick and shove it somewhere. Shove it somewhere.
Yeah,
We don't want it.
I would have done that too.
We don't want it. 32-31. They beat Jeff Saturday and the Indianapolis tragic team that is the Colts. What are the Colts going to do? They got Matt Ryan out there, an old man.
Not
That
next
has
year.
Blew the 2 biggest leads in
NFL history. One in the dang Super Bowl.
He's a clown. He really is. He's an ostrich.
Texans beat the Colts 32.
I love the
to
Texans.
31.
I really do. They have so much talent,
Yeah.
but they don't use it.
Then the 49ers and the Cardinals. Cardinals, bit emotional game for them as J.J. Watt, his last game of his NFL career. They lost 13-38. Brock Purdy getting it done. They call him Dirty Purdy for a reason.
I gotta admit,
The kid's a
see,
dog.
Brock Purdy, when he first started against Tom Brady, I thought it was a fluke. But then he just keeps progressing and progressing and progressing each week.
The whole
I don't
nation
think he's
thought
had
it
a
was fluke.
loss since he started.
He hasn't.
Kid's an animal.
He's got a immaculate record as a starter.
There you go.
Brock Purdy is a fun kid to freaking watch. And I'll tell you this, I can't wait to watch him go off in the postseason. I can't wait.
The only problem with him is, and that's it. There's only one problem.
He doesn't have the experience.
He does not have zero to little to none experience in the playoffs.
Yeah, he has none.
Right.
But at the same time, neither does Trevor Lawrence.
That's true.
At the same time,
Neither did Trent Dilfer.
neither does Justin Herbert. At
At the same time,
neither does
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes or Tua Tagovailoa. A lot of quarterbacks don't have experience in the playoffs.
Dude.
So it's going to be fun to watch. But I don't think that's going to get to him. I think he's just going to go out there and play the game that he loves. Because that's what we've seen from him in every single game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we've seen from him. And the kid is so calm, cool, and collected. He looks like he's done it for 10 freaking years. It is one of the most impressive things to watch. Because he literally looks like he's been doing this for his life, bro. What are you doing?
There's two sides, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's either... So this is Brock Purdy, all right? There's a foldable person that could just completely fold in the playoffs.
Yep.
And then there's another side where he can completely go off.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about a new quarterback in the playoffs. You don't know.
Yeah.
He can either fold or he can go off. So only time will tell right now for Mr. Brock Purdy.
On to you, Christopher. I know you had something to say.
Yeah. So I watched a lot of Brock Purdy in college, and he didn't nearly play as good as he's playing now as he did in college.
What college did he go to?
Crazy. It literally, like someone flipped the switch, and he just started balling out of nowhere. And
Where did
even
he
his
go to college?
checkdowns and stuff are great. What's up?
Where did he go to college?
Iowa State.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
It's a good place for him, too.
He actually, I believe he was thrown to Alan Lazard.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
But we'll see what Brock Purdy does in the playoffs. On to this next game, baby. Mr. Sam Howell, baby. The UNC man. Getting it done against them Cowgirls, dude.
All bow.
Let's
bow
go.
to your king, Sam Howell.
We are not worthy to be in his presence.
He was just
We're not worthy to watch him play.
He was waiting for his time.
We
He
aren't
was just
worthy.
waiting.
Tell you what, CeeDee Lamb went off.
I was listening to the radio down here because I'm in Maryland.
Yeah.
I was listening to DC radio, the sports radio, all
were
week.
eating it up.
All they were doing was bashing him all week. We're expecting Sam Howell to throw 11 for 37 and 167 yards, a touchdown, an interception, and a strip sack.
All right, let me break it down for you.
Break it down for us.
Because Christopher,
Wait, hold up. When you break it down real slow for the people, okay? Take your time with the words you saying, baby girl. Break it down for us. Come on, I want to hear it. I want to hear it smooth. I want to hear it slow. I want to hear the words flowing out your lips. Break it down for us.
All right, well, okay.
The floor is yours.
Thanks. Christopher, as you know, out of all the quarterbacks in the combine, Sam Howell was the best looking quarterback in that combine.
Now, by attractiveness level, I'm sure Mike McDaniel, there's something he wants to say about best looking, but are we talking about the way he plays or the way he looks?
By the way he plays. He was the best quarterback in that combine.
Yeah. So
And
Sam Howell had the best accuracy. He had the best deep ball.
Not a bad looking guy either, though. For what it's worth.
His beard. Dude, when that boy gets his beard going, he trims it up.
Lined up,
looking
bro.
real nice.
Lined up.
It's done.
It's lights out for the kid. It's lights out for the kid. It's almost as nice as Zack Snyder's beard, bro. Almost as nice as Zack Snyder's beard.
How did it end up so orange? I don't know, but here we are,
You
guys.
do look like an Irish lad.
You're Carson Wentz son, aren't you?
Aren't you, laddie? You're a child of Carson Wentz.
But I don't know. See, if the Commanders and rookie Sam Howell can beat the Cowboys, I think Tom Brady has a good chance.
Yeah,
I personally think the Commanders should take a break. Picking for
A starting
position
quarterback.
next year and just go nuts on wide receivers and on defense.
yeah.
They got-
develop these quarterbacks for what they can do. Like, develop them. I can't preach that enough. Like, I think that's the problem with a lot of NFL teams that we've seen in the last couple of years is they're always going for these quarterbacks and it doesn't always translate well.
No.
You see that with the Jets. You saw that obviously, with you even saw that with the freaking with the 49ers. We didn't really get to see what Trey Lance did, but then you see like Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy, like, develop your quarterbacks. Unless you don't have an ounce of hope in your quarterback, develop them, man. Because these guys, like, they can be trained to do the job. They have what it takes. So focus your efforts on getting them people to throw to. Focus your efforts on having people on that O-line to protect them and develop them. Develop them, dude. I can't preach it enough. Like, you have raw talent there. Like, Taylor Heineke should not have done what he did this season. Nobody expected that. Sam Howell was not expected to even. It was expected to be a blowout, but in the other way. So, I think I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, Chris.
And the Commanders have 3 quarterbacks, and only 2 of them are good.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz is garbage, dude. See
Always
you later.
has been.
Yeah, like you said, I'm going to add on to that a little bit more. Like, you have 2 decent quarterbacks, and they're both young. You have Taylor Heineke and Sam Howell. Train them to be good quarterbacks. And like you guys said, it's not the quarterbacks aren't always the problem.
Right.
And the
Train them and
Commanders-
run them in the same system they're used to. Like Sam Howell. Sam Howell's used to a pro style type offense. Get him into that. Mix up some plays into that type of offense. That he's used to running.
Yep.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The
Ron Rivera
Commanders
did it with Cam Newton.
Yeah.
The Commanders just fired their offensive coordinator.
Saw that. I did
That's
see
insane.
that. I did see
And
that.
another one is it's not the coaching. It's not.
Rod Rivera's like pretty much proven that he can coach a good team.
He's done it. He's been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So I don't know. Seahawks and
And
the Rams.
this whole firing over Cliff Kingsbury was bullshit.
And Lovey. And Lovey Smith, dude. Stupid.
That one's a 50-50. I have like 50-50 thoughts on that fire.
Yeah. All right. Then we had the Seahawks beating the Rams 19-16. Seahawks, another team that they're in the playoffs, but I don't see them going far. Honestly, I see them losing in the first round, but we're going to get to that.
I think I heard something about Geno Smith beating Russell Wilson's.
He did. He beat the all-time passing, I think, what was it, passing record for Seattle
I think
in franchise history?
he beat something of that Russell Wilson had.
I think it was Chris, do you know what that was? Was it
Pretty sure
passing?
it was passing yards. I'm pretty sure it was passing yards in a single season.
Yeah. It's incredible.
I love Geno.
He did that at West Virginia too.
Yeah, I mean, Geno is clearly a guy that he's got the talent. And
a
another
late bloomer.
quarterback that just needs to be developed. I don't think and it goes back to our point about developing quarterbacks. I don't think he was ever on a team that truly tried to develop him. And so, yeah, I mean,
Clearly, he was on the Jets.
yeah. And the Jets have always
Right.
had issues with QBs.
Yep.
Goes to Seattle and
Balls out.
learns behind Russell Wilson for a couple of years.
In
that's
Russell Wilson's
9%.
prime.
It takes a couple of years for a quarterback to get used to everything and to catch on.
Yeah, 100%. Giants and the Eagles. We all knew this was going to happen. The Eagles beat the Giants 22-16.
Not bad though.
Not bad at
It was
all.
a good game.
Good game
Definitely
to watch.
was a
Good
good
game to
game.
watch. And I'm excited.
I hate Giants, but I'm gonna say
and
it was a good game.
I'm excited to see the Giants in the playoffs. Again, I don't think they're going to go far. I truly don't. But I think they're going to be fun to watch. And I'm excited that we're even in the playoffs. Yeah.
Where are the Eagles?
They have a bye week.
Oh, that's
number
right.
one seed.
I was looking. I'm like,
Yeah, number
I
one
don't
seed.
see no
Bye
Eagles.
and home field advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, like I said, to see the Giants in the playoffs again. It's been so long for us that it's just, a little taste of that. And the Giants have, under the new coaching staff, they've really developed to be a nice team to watch. There's a lot of talent on that team that they're developing. Daniel Jones really, truly went off this season. And I think this was
Better than he looked.
right. And this was the first.
best he looked.
Yeah, this was the first season that it's like, okay, I'm okay with this guy being our franchise quarterback for the next couple of years. I'm okay with that because you've shown he can do the job. He's actually he's a multi-talented quarterback. He can throw the ball when he needs to. We know he can run the ball when he
He
needs
could throw
to.
on the run too a little bit too.
Yeah, he's a super he can do all sorts of stuff. Playing that position. So it's exciting to watch the Giants. Actually put out a good team, and I'm excited for I'm gonna say it. I'm excited for next year because let's be honest. The Giants are a good team. They are. They really are a good team this year. But they're not going far in the playoffs.
Same
They
thing.
honestly probably have the best coaching staff in all the NFL, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna be
Honestly, if Brian Dable doesn't get Coach of the Year, I'm going to be shocked because taking that Giants team from what it was the last 3, 4, 5 seasons to what it has been now is incredible.
But
Obviously,
you want to bet Nick Sirianni gets it.
if Nick Sirianni gets it, no, he can't. They didn't even make the playoffs.
The Eagles?
Oh, the Eagles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He
That's
said
true.
the Eagles.
Yeah.
I always forget that Nick Sirianni is the Eagles coach and not the Jets coach because they're both just Italian-looking dudes.
Oh,
Let's be real. They just both fit the description as the classic Italian American looking dude. You know.
It's the same thing. Was the same.
And Mike McDaniel likes a little bit of Italian. He got a little taste on
Oh
Sunday.
my God.
Little smoochy smooch. Tyrone Smoochy Wallace.
Tyrone Smoochy.
You know what that's from, right?
I think I
It's
do.
the Key and Peele East and West Bowl.
Yep. But same thing with the Bucks. I don't think they're gonna go far, but I think they have a good shot at beating the Cowboys.
Yeah. But we ain't even get the playoff picture yet, so let's just slow down.
I'm going off what you said
real
about.
slow.
I'm going off what you said about the Giants.
Well, yeah, but the Bucks have been a good team for the last 3 years. All I'm saying is that it's good to see the Giants be a good team again.
Yeah.
So yeah. Broncos and the Chargers.
Who saw this coming?
Nobody. The Broncos beat the Chargers 31-28, and I'll tell you what. Didn't see that coming.
No.
That was out of nowhere.
Nope.
Russell Wilson
someone
played.
lit fire under Russell Wilson's.
Yeah, you can say that again. Clearly, I don't know what got into him, but he decided to actually play like a good quarterback.
You know what it is?
What it is, what it isn't.
Geno Smith passing his passing yardage. He clicked, dude. He got mad, so he went off.
He must have.
Bless you, sir.
Wow, that was a very violent sneeze.
Yeah, dude. He almost blew the roof off the house.
Oh, man. But yeah, the Broncos, Russell Wilson got it done at least once in the season,
Finally.
31-28. And then a heartbreak of a game to watch because I don't understand how the playoffs work. Maybe you can help me understand this, Chris. But how is it that the Lions and the Packers are in the same division? They're in the same they're in the same division. They both were 8-8. If the Packers won, they went to the playoffs, but if the Lions won, they didn't go to the playoffs. Break that down for me because I don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
So when two teams are at the same record, it all goes based off of
other games.
Points. It goes off of points.
But
You know,
you're telling me the Packers had more points than the Lions?
No, the Vikings. It goes by division too.
Yeah, well, listen, it goes by division, and then there's points that are also get accrued into everything.
Yeah.
See these?
Oh yeah.
These
yeah, that's a bunch of malarkey.
dog water. Yeah.
Zach, if you're able to, let's talk about these Lions because this was the first time in a long time you guys went out on a winning record. I mean, the Lions did beat the Packers, blowing them out of the playoffs 20-16. And how are you feeling as a Detroit fan, as a Lions fan, you know, watching this team develop, you know, watching Aiden Hutchinson go off this season in his rookie year, you know, watching this Lions offense who have just been such a blast to watch, you know, Jared Goff, who nobody saw him doing what he did this season. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I've been saying it for weeks, man. Jared Goff is a real quarterback. He started off the season looking like absolute trash, and we all thought that he had peaked and that it was all downhill for Jared. And the Ryan Gosling lookalike is playing like a great quarterback, guys. So,
Dude, Jared Goff is still in his prime. He was only drafted in the 2017, I think.
He is playing better now, yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude.
So Aiden Hutchinson, you know, his rookie season, he got signed a $28 million deal, and he was worth every penny, guys. What a year he had at the Lions.
I think he's worth more, dude. I think he's worth more. That kid's that Hutch, man. He's a
big Hutch, bro. University of Michigan, bro.
I mean,
yeah,
the Lions definitely overachieved this year. It was the first time where they actually had a decent season. They started off 1-6, and they finished very strong, 9-8. They beat the Packers twice. So let's talk about that question that Adam just asked. We're like, why would the Packers have gone, the Lions not? So my only understanding here is that the Lions lost to Seattle, and the Packers must have beaten Seattle. And so
I think that's
it's
what
basically
it was.
Yeah, so the Lions had beat the Packers twice, and so you're like, how the heck could the Packers go, not the Lions? But it comes down to the head-to-head between Seattle, and so Lions lost to Seattle, and so when Seattle won, it was either
points as well through those games, correct?
I don't think the points matters. I think it's all head-to-head, man. I think it's record and head-to-head, and so
the points definitely matter.
I was talking to my father.
Matter.
So I was talking to my father last night when we were watching the college football game. And by the way,
he's a hoss, dude.
Yeah, my dad, Pastor Eric Malachuk, he really thought that he was spitting off facts and whatnot, like he was a broadcaster for that college game, acting like a real Jim Nance out there, thinking that he missed his calling or something, just going on commentating the whole game. I'm sitting here thinking, dude, why don't you put the TV on mute and you just tell me what you're thinking? How about that, big guy? But we were I was sending Austin pictures on Snapchat. I was like, this guy thinks he's Jim Nance. This guy thought he listed his call, yeah. But him and I were talking, and that's what he was saying. It's about. He thinks it also is with Seattle because the Packers beat Seattle and Seattle beat, the Lions. So
the Lions,
yeah. I don't know. That's such an arbitrary way to do it. I mean, I think those two teams both have the same record. They should have just as much as a fair shot in making the playoffs. I think maybe
especially
the NFL
when the Lions had already beat the Packers, and so that
twice.
Was 2 wins. Yeah, they beat them twice.
And it's crazy to me. It's like maybe the NFL needs to kind of rethink how they do the wild card process because, I mean, how are you going to judge something? When did the Lions play the Seahawks? What week was that? Was that like an early week?
This is where points come in.
Week 3.
Week 3. Like I don't know. But regardless, let me ask you this, Zach. Where do the Lions go from here on out? What's next for the Lions?
Oh, I'll just say that in Michigan, everyone's Facebook page has been lit up with an enormous amount of optimism for the Detroit Lions for the first time in ever, right? So everyone here in Michigan is excited about the future of the Lions. We all like the coach. He's a guy. He's a hard nose. He's lovable. So I mean, everyone is very optimistic about the Lions. But let's talk about this for a minute, guys, because I don't think that points have anything to do with who
Zach,
gets what seed. I think it's all about.
Let me just make you feel a little bit better here. The Seahawks are gonna get pounded by the 49ers. So
Yeah.
That one doesn't really matter anyway.
But even still, like,
it goes by points and the PCT, whatever that, I forgot what that meant.
It's their percentage.
Yeah.
You're saying they add up how many points every team has scored, and that matters whether you get a 1 seed or a 2 seed?
The overall percentage. Just like college football goes off of a point system.
Yeah, that's interesting to me.
No, they don't. It goes off of your record. Who you beat.
Record and points.
And points scored?
Yes.
No. That's not
But wait,
true.
hold up. For the first, weeks, Detroit had the highest scoring offense in the league. For the first, 5 weeks.
Right.
And then Geno Smith happened.
Yeah, they scored 45 in the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So if you guys can show us where it says that points matter in the playoffs, I don't think that's a thing.
I'm looking.
It definitely does, Zach.
I'll let you know.
But where do the Lions go? Answer that for me. Where do they go? What's
they go
their next
home
steps?
and
Well, yeah, but what's their next steps? I mean, we saw Williams break Barry Sanders' record this year.
And got super emotional in the postgame with his grandfather dying. That was a heck of an interview. We love this guy, man. He's blowing up all over TikTok with Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a real character, bro. He was wearing a Naruto headband, saying, "I just want to go home and play Pokemon." Guy is just a character, bro. And you can tell he just does it for the love of the game.
I've got it right here. It's there's 12 facts of how the NFL divisional playoffs work. So head-to-head, best win-loss record between the two teams, divisional win-loss record, best win-loss record in common games, best win-loss record in conference games, season strength of victory, season strength of schedule, best ratio of points scored to points allowed in conference games.
I'm sorry, that's too much to track. That's too much to track.
Of points scored to points allowed in the season.
That is way too much to track. Listen,
what?
That's way too much to track, bro.
No, but I'm just saying it does go by points.
No, I know, but that's redonkulous, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, but either way, the Lions, they have done a lot better than they were, and they will be back next year, probably even better.
They're gonna come back stronger. They're gonna come back beautiful, and
yeah, because they're gonna stack up on defense.
Yeah, they will be. Yeah, they will be, dude.
Their offense is almost set, dude. Their offense is almost complete for a freaking Super Bowl run.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go heavy on defense this year in the draft.
Next year, I'm calling it right now. Next year, Detroit's going to the Super Bowl. Detroit will be going to the Super Bowl next year. If they get the right draft. If they draft right, they will be going to the next Super Bowl.
So, Chris, if I understand what you were saying, is they first start with the record, and then if the record's tied, they go head-to-head, and then if it's tied, they go to points. So the point thing is the point spread, your difference between how many you allowed and how many you scored, right?
That's what I was saying. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into it if you're not.
There's a ton of factors. You're right. Yeah.
That's wild. You'd think it would just be the record and head-to-head.
Exactly.
That's all you need. That's all you need right there.
Right.
That's what you think, but I guess not. Well, fellas, let's get into our predictions for next week. We obviously know that the Eagles and the Chiefs have a bye week as the number 1 seeds. But let's talk about game 1. Saturday, 4:30. We got the Seahawks facing off against the 49ers. I'm going to be honest with you. Give me the 49ers all day long.
Dude, 49ers are going to spank the Seahawks.
Give me Dirty Purdy in playoff prime time.
Yep.
With a little bit of salt.
Little splish, splash. Give me some cash.
Yes.
49ers all the way.
49ers.
Because there's less games, let's do scores. What are you thinking? All right, so I'm going to give my prediction. Austin, Chris, then Zach. So 49ers, Seahawks. Give me the 49ers. We're going to say, let's say 38-27.
That's generous of you.
Give me the 49ers, and it's going to be 42
Wow.
to 21.
I'm going to go 49ers. Give me 36-17.
And here it is, guys. Geno Smith pulls the upset.
Oh, my
Let's go.
God.
What?
They're going to eliminate San Francisco in the first round. Nobody saw it coming, especially the guys on this podcast here, except for me.
Wow.
Guys, 26-21, Seattle wins.
Oh,
Wow.
my. You know, I hope you're right. I really am.
Wow. That's interesting. All right, next game, we got the Chargers and the Jaguars. I'm going to say this. This might not be a super popular guess, but give me the Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence is really going to show up. And I'm going to say 21-24. Jaguars beat him 24-21.
Give me the Jaguars. It's going to be so good of a game. It's going to be 9-6.
Wow. Nothing but Fields.
Yep.
Wow. Christopher.
Boy, you know what? This is a tough one for me because I'm on the edge with Jacksonville like I was with the Lions this year. Like, want them to go, but I can't. I got to go with Chargers on this one, and it's going to be 17-20.
Okay. Zach?
You know, I was going to pick the Jaguars until I heard the pick from Chris, and then I remembered what the old governor of California once said.
California
is
bankrupt.
Dodgers.
California is bankrupt. We have no money in the funds. Yeah. Get in the chopper now. Put the cookie down.
Give me 19-17. The Chargers win.
Okay. Dolphins at the Bills. I don't think this one's going to be close. Give me 36-17.
Who?
Bills. And I think the
Just
game
wanted
is
to
going
make
to
sure.
and I think the game is going to end with Mike McDaniels going up to Sean McDermott and giving him a
Kissing
big old
around the
smooch
lips, dude.
because he thinks he's one of the top 5 best looking coaches in the league.
Yeah, no, definitely give me the Bills. Give me 32-10.
I'm going to go with the Bills, and I'm going to say 30-14.
Okay. Zach, I'm excited to hear your pick for this because we know you love the Bills, but we also know you love that guy, Mike McDaniel.
And you also know that I
He
like
loves
to pick
Josh
the other
Allen.
team nobody else picks, right?
Yeah.
But this is the upset that I don't want to happen. The Bills are my Super Bowl team. I love Josh Allen. So I'm going with the Bills 41-20.
Okay. And is it a fair assessment that Mike McDaniels is going to try to kiss Sean McDermott on the lips? Is that a fair assessment?
Yep.
Most likely.
Would you say it's a more than fair assessment?
Tonight.
I would say it's a more than fair assessment.
Yeah. All right. Vikings and Giants. This one is...
It's hard for you. I know it is.
It is. But at the end of the day, I do have to be realistic. I think it's going to be a good game. I hope with all my heart that I'm wrong. Give me the Vikings. 27-24.
I'm proud of you.
That was very manly of you.
I know
Adam.
it. I know it took a
Very manly of
lot.
you.
I know it took
Again,
a lot.
I want nothing more in my life than to be wrong right now, but I have to be realistic at the same time.
You're gonna be praying tonight, aren't you?
I think it's going to be a good game, though.
You're gonna be praying tonight.
Hands and knees.
And mouth, but
Oh, my God.
I knew saying that one. That was good. Yeah.
all right.
Y'all terrible people. I'm gonna pray that y'all don't go to hell.
Yeah, dude.
Like Wilson, like Zach Wilson said, eh?
Yeah.
All right, give me them Vikings, dude. Give me 17-20 Vikings.
So we both think it's gonna end with a field goal.
It's gonna be close for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Vikings 17-14.
Field goal.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Vikings, listen, the Vikings are so capable of being a magical team and making a great run. But as we all know, they're also capable of being a flaky team and losing to the Giants in the first round of the playoffs.
That's true.
Nobody thinks it's going to happen. So give me them Giants, baby. 25-24.
25 is a very weird number.
How do you get 25?
Well, you'd
He
get.
thinks there's going to be a safety involved somewhere.
No, there's.
Listen, if you want
I'm trying to calculate how you
Okay,
would
so
get 25.
touchdown, extra point, touchdown, miss the extra point, field goal, and safety.
Or field goal and 2-point conversion.
Right.
they go for 2 to win the game, guys. It's going to be.
We saw that
23
in like week 1 of the Giants went for 2 to win the game.
Yep. It's going to be 23-24. They just scored a touchdown, 1 second left, and they're going for 2 to win the game, and they get it. Giants win.
But how are the Vikings using 23? Like
Touchdown. So touchdown, extra point, touchdown, extra
No.
point.
No.
Two-point
The Vikings have 24.
oh yeah.
So it's
okay.
yeah. So it's going to be 17-24.
They're not going to
score
try to
touchdown.
tie it and go into
Wait,
overtime.
whoa.
They're going to end it.
Exactly.
You just said
Does that make sense,
24-17.
Austin?
Yeah, you said 24-17.
Yeah,
No, you said
that's going to be the score.
Wait.
That's going to be the score with 1 minute left to go. The Giants are going to go
You
down.
just said
score
1
a touchdown.
second, like 30 seconds ago.
So
You're
instead
not
of
listening
tying
to
it, you
everything I'm
think
saying. Listen, 1 minute left on the clock, right? It's 24-17. The Giants got the ball. They go down, score a touchdown. There's 1 second left on the clock. Instead of kicking it and tying it and going to overtime, they go for 2 and they win it. 25-24. It's going to be an immaculate miracle, guys.
Well, Zach is spitting nonsense here, so stay with me, Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach's officially hammered. All right.
Beautiful.
All right. Yeah.
So hold on, what was your final prediction there for that game, Zach?
25-24.
It hasn't changed. 25-24.
Okay.
Next game, Bengals and Ravens. I got the Bengals, and this might sound crazy, but it's going to be the exact same thing that happened this week. Give me 27-16.
What was is Lamar getting back?
Oh, I have no clue.
Christopher?
I haven't heard anything on it yet.
Okay, so no. Okay, so
Expect Tyler Huntley to start again.
jeez. Give me Joe Shiesty, and the score will be 24-32. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, that's against the Ravens. Hold on.
Holy doinks!
Hold on. Let me I forgot they were playing the Ravens. Okay. 32-10.
He stuck with 32. Wow.
32-10.
Tyler Huntley's all of a sudden a miracle worker.
No. I forgot they were playing the Ravens.
How is 32 any different than 25, guys?
I don't know.
32
Even
is
so.
4 touchdowns. Or 5 touchdowns.
Let's see. I'm going Bengals, obviously, and I think it's gonna be 27-14.
And
Huge.
Zachary.
So, guys, this is the upset that I really want to happen. I want Joe
Stop
Burrow
playing
to
right
go
now.
home,
Stop playing right now.
pack his-
Stop playing
pack
right
his
now.
bags, get him out, He's a ginger hot shot, but I'm hammered. So hey, I'm going with Baltimore, regardless if Lamar Jackson is playing or not. Baltimore wins this football game. Joe Shiesty throws 4 interceptions. Mark my words, it's gonna be a disaster.
This
for the
is the same guy that asked a couple weeks ago if Drew Brees was still the starting quarterback of the Saints.
I was gonna say, sometimes Zach hits us with a well-educated, well-informed guess, and then the majority of the time he hits us with some bull like that, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't known what you're talking about this whole season. You still think that Drew Brees is on the Cowboys. You think Brett Favre plays for the Green Bay Packers. You probably think Tony Romo's starting for the Dallas Cowboys, or as you call the Green Bay Cowboys. You don't know anything, bro. And you just staked your claim that you don't know anything, saying that the Ravens, with Tyler Huntley, are going to beat Joe Shiesty, the man who is as cold as death in the playoffs.
All right, so Zach, hold on before you talk. I want to apologize for Adam's.
No, I'm not going to apologize.
No,
I'm not going
right.
to do it. I'm not going to apologize.
Only
I've never
because-
been the guy to apologize
only
because I'm spitting
because
facts. I'm not going to apologize because I'm spitting facts here and he can't handle the facts.
Yes, you
That's
are,
not
but you're
gonna
coming
happen.
out a little too hard
I
there,
don't care.
Bob.
I don't care.
You're coming
We
out a
listened-
little too hard there,
We have
Bob.
listened through 18 weeks of him spewing nonsense
Dude.
about teams winning. He's not informed, bro. He's not educated. He comes out here, bro, and he says stupid stuff like, give me the Green Bay Cowboys.
Dude, he does it for the stunt, dude.
Obviously,
he does
bro.
it for just like Jonathan do.
But for once in your life, be real with yourself. Like, understand, like, what it actually takes to win a game here as you're lying on the couch of your office. For once, be real with us. Like, have a little bit of, like, knowledge, bro.
He has knowledge.
So all I'm gonna say, Adam, is
Dude,
clip
Zach,
it.
you have knowledge.
Clip it.
You don't tell me what to clip.
Clip it.
Next game. Buccaneers and the Cowboys. Cowboys can't win to Tom Brady. Give me the Buccaneers.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to say it's going to be a real close game. It's going to be a real close game. Real close. You know what the score is going to be? 14-10.
Give me the Buccaneers 26-6.
Give me the Buccaneers 65-7.
Chris, I know you're going to give me a real educated guess, so go ahead.
Tom Brady goes cold blood back in the days, baby. No,
Adam,
I'll give you a legitimate score here. I'm gonna say 21-23.
Okay.
Who, Bucks?
Yeah, Bucks. Yeah.
Zach.
So, Adam, I love that you got so fired up over the hypothetical of Joe Burrow throwing 4 interceptions.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. You know what you're gonna see this postseason? You're gonna see a lot of cigars getting smoked by Joe Burrow because that's what Joe Cool does.
A lot of Cubans, dude.
He's gonna be
Light 'em
smoking
up.
that Zaza. Like, that's what you're gonna see. So
Those Zaza
give me the
cigars,
Buccaneers.
dude.
Give me the Buccaneers 30-28.
You know, I just realized that Christopher, when he said 65-7, was the same score as the University of Georgia,
yeah.
baby.
It
yeah, we can
wasn't
talk
it?
about
Yeah.
that. We can talk a little bit about that.
After
Because
when we get these
we're
picks
done with the picks.
Oh, we are
It's the
done
last
with the picks. All right.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, everybody, like most people were expecting Georgia to win for sure.
But not that.
But that was a bloodbath. I mean, as I mentioned, Stetson Bennett, he is 65 years old. Defending his.
He said he has grandkids.
He's got grandkids. Yeah, I mean, I said in our group chat today, I'm not at all impressed with Stetson Bennett. And the reason I say that is, dude, you have QBs in the league right now that are taking their teams to the playoffs. Justin Herbert took his team to the playoffs. Trevor Lawrence took his team to the playoffs. Jalen Hurts, #1 seed, took his team to the playoffs. Justin Fields didn't take his team to the playoffs, but, played decently. These guys are in the NFL, dude, younger than Stetson Bennett. At what point, dude? At what point do you have to stop trying to go after...
You're hammered.
But no, listen, let me see...
Yeah, for real. You are hammered because age doesn't matter. Excuse my French, but who cares how old the guy is?
That's actually English.
Let me ask you a question here. You're comparing NFL quarterbacks to a college quarterback.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got John Cologne just joined late into the game. John Cologne is here, bro. We're about to wrap the show up, but I guess we got another 30 minutes in us.
Great.
Oh my god.
But I guess we got another 30 minutes in us.
This guy, dude.
The Chiefs are going to find their way to lose even though they have a bye.
Dude.
Oh my. I knew I was walking right into this.
Hold on. The Chiefs are going to end up like me, okay, in my fantasy. I had a first round bye, and then I got blew up the second round. And that's what that's what the Chiefs are going to do, because the Chiefs honestly suck. Patrick Mahomes sucks. He's a bitch for all I care, dude. I hate Patrick Mahomes with a passion, and Jonathan, you can walk your fine right out this podcast because I'm sick of it.
I mean,
he called you. He said that you were fine though, so at least take the win.
It sounds like you have a lot of fantasies.
No, I just have one for you there, bub. So,
and it's a fantasy if you think these Kansas City Chiefs are not going to the Super Bowl.
They ain't, dude. They're not. They're not, dude. Are you kidding me right now?
I can't wait.
They're not.
I can't wait.
They're not.
Bro,
they're not.
This is what we needed.
Go to the Super Bowl.
No.
I'm going up. Dude, did you see that game on Sunday? That was the best performance, I'd say, of Patrick Mahomes' entire year. That was amazing, baby. We do this. We're going to win the chip.
But you also barely won against the Texans.
And they lost to the Colts.
Yeah, they lost to the Colts.
Matt Ryan was hot that day.
What?
Come on, dude.
Matt Ryan's never been hot in his life.
That's true. That's true.
Dude. What? I mean, who's stopping the Chiefs?
Joe
the
Burrow.
Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
The Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
God.
Give me Joe Burrow on his best day. No, give me Joe Burrow on his worst day, and he still beats Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, Patrick
on his
Mahomes
worst day. On his absolutely
trash.
worst day.
We don't like Patrick Mahomes up on this podcast. We don't.
Bro. Number one, let's just settle it here. The Buffalo Bills are going out at wild card. That's all day.
Oh my God. To Mike McDaniel's team, the man who kisses men. Do you know that he said Matt LaFleur was easily one of the most attractive coaches?
Get Jonathan's pick on the Baltimore-Cincinnati game.
No, let's get his picks on everything. Let's get his picks on everything.
Yep.
Real quick.
Yep.
49ers at Seahawks. Who wins the game?
I've been calling Seahawks all week.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. My goodness.
Jaguars, Chargers.
Gino was in the MVP conversation. He was in the MVP conversation like 7 weeks ago. I don't understand why people don't think that they can beat the 49ers. It makes no sense.
Okay, I have two words. I have 2 words for you, bub. Brock Purdy.
I got 2 words too.
Oh,
you're hammered. Jaguars, Chargers.
Jaguars, Chargers.
I'm going on the Chargers, man.
You're hammered again. No, actually, that's not a bad pick.
We already know your pick for the Bills and the Dolphins. So, Giants, Vikings.
Oh, you don't want that answer.
I want the answer.
The Minnesota Vikings are coming away with the steal.
That's what I predicted. Bengals, Ravens.
No way. Against your own team?
I'm a fan, but at the same time, I'm realistic, unlike you. Oh! Let the record show that I keep realism on this podcast. If there's one thing that I spit on this podcast, it is the truth. I don't hide behind some tainted glass of my team. I don't say that I think that the Patriots have a chance against the Bills. I'm sorry I said that. But I don't hide behind a glass.
Hey, sometimes you have to do that.
I don't hide behind a glass because I'm real here. I look at the stats. I watch the games. I know what's going on. I can be real with myself. I can be real with the people watching this podcast, and I can be real with all 5 of you right now. 4 of you. I can't even count. That's how real I am.
Well, no, there is 5. Me.
I'm the 5th. Oh no,
No, I am.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
Dude, I don't even know who plays for the Ravens anymore. It's like a whole different
Tyler
team.
Huntley.
I mean, honestly, Cincinnati's in. I want Cincinnati to win because I want to face them in the championship so bad.
All right,
I
perfect.
want
You want to
to be
lose to
able
Joe
have
Burrow?
the
I get it.
gratification. Patrick Mahomes to beat the brakes off of Joe Burrow. I just want
Okay,
to
but
do.
hold on.
I wanna see it.
Hold on. Has Joe Burrow ever beat, or sorry, has Patrick Mahomes ever beat Joe Burrow?
You don't even know how to say it. It's just such a dumb argument.
In the playoffs.
It's just such a stupid argument.
Dude, no.
Oh my
It's not dumb. It's not, because Patrick Mahomes is dog water.
Oh my. Dog.
He is so dog water, dude. Blue 80.
How many more records does the man have to beat?
What records did he
more
beat
does
this
the man
year?
Have to do for you guys to
Um,
I'm
right where I belong.
That's literally him.
make what he has to do.
Are there so many
Hold
songs
on.
about rainbows?
What he has to do is make it to the Super Bowl that he hasn't yet. He has not made it to one Super Bowl yet.
Joe Burrow's 3-0 against Mahomes.
That's right. Sit down, lick the walls, and goodbye.
Lick the wall.
And lick my balls too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe I'm taking this from you.
No. Hold on.
Burrow's passing rating is 121
What's ridiculous is you
against Mahomes.
were a Patriots fan, and then once Brady left, you
Kill
turned to a huge
Kill him.
Kermit the Frog fan.
Why are there so
I was
many
never
songs
a
about
Patriot
Blue
fan.
80?
You said the first podcast you were on, you said I was a Patriots fan.
You did say that. And you've told me that countless times. Did he leave?
He left.
He left the chat. He couldn't handle the
guys were roasting.
slander. He could
You
not
can't handle the
slander.
truth.
I'm going to text him right now.
Yeah, see you later, dude. I don't like him anyway. So, here we are.
That was
Yeah,
hostile.
dude, that TCU game, they got
I'm texting right now.
smoked.
Couldn't handle the slander,
Oh,
question
but
mark.
that's wild. His passing rating against Mahomes and the Chiefs is 121.0. That's insane.
He walked into a bad time right
He
now.
really
dog.
did.
I'm telling you.
He didn't even get to give us his prediction on the
No,
Buccaneers
who cares?
or Cowboys.
Who cares? Kid's a clown.
I'm going to FaceTime him.
Kid's a clown.
Legendary.
I'm FaceTiming him right now. We're going to get him on this regardless.
No,
Oh, he put me right to voicemail.
he
Right to
butthurt so
voicemail.
bad right now.
He is butthurt.
Oh, he's texting. Let me in. Oh, he's entering again. Hold up.
He's that guy that will
Here he
leave
comes.
and
Here he
then come
comes.
back.
All right, guys, stop talking trash about John. He's back. Wait, what?
I can't.
So John,
Listen,
you
my
ditched.
2023 New Year's resolution is to stop putting up with the bull. So I just had to hang up for the one time because all I heard was the slander. That's all I heard.
Well, listen. Next time you hang up, I'm not letting you back in. But we need to hear your pick for the Buccaneers and the Cowboys.
Oh my goodness! Somebody actually told me that Brady's gonna beat the Cowboys, and I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. They've
Because
been
he
a
is.
struggling
hold on.
team.
You know what I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
do?
They've been a struggling team all year, dude. They're
Okay.
not gonna do any better.
But
in the
nobody
playoffs,
plays
just 'cause they have-
better
Tom
in the
Brady's
playoffs than Tom
undefeated
Brady.
against the Cowboys.
Oh my.
Not only that, Tom Brady's undefeated against the Cowboys. Tom Brady
Since,
does
like,
not
20
doesn't
20
lose in the playoffs. He only loses in the Super Bowl. I get it. He doesn't lose in the playoffs.
To Eli Manning twice.
I don't want to hear it. And the Eagles.
But to Eli Manning twice, most importantly.
And the Cowboys just lost against a rookie Sam Howell 26-6 last week.
The Cowboys aren't looking great right now.
Dude,
I think they'll let that happen.
You guys talking
no.
about the Green Bay
That
Cowboys?
was a blown game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But either
Green
way,
Bay
your facts that you're talking about ain't valid.
So I'm taking I'm taking it that you're choosing the Cowboys for this one, John.
Yeah, I'm choosing the Cowboys for this one.
Interesting choice, John. Interesting choice.
He lets his emotions get the best of him. He hates Tom Brady because he left New
all
England.
I'm saying is, would we have said like 5-6 weeks ago that somehow the Buccaneers are going to pull a win over the Cowboys. That I don't think any of us would have said that.
But he's
Playoffs
never lost
He
against Dak
hasn't-
Prescott.
Yeah, because
I would've said
he
it.
already beat the Cowboys, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have said it in 2003.
That's the same argument you guys use for Joe Burrow, and it's pointless.
Nobody is like Brady. Okay.
Oh,
Let's just put it that way.
Look, Jonathan.
I get it. It's a hard street to get off of, and it's terribly difficult for you to get off of that street.
What?
I understand.
Dude.
If there's one thing you're good at, John, it's stirring up the room.
Listen, I got Joe Burrow throwing 4 picks against the Ravens.
Yeah, and I ripped into him about that one. Absolutely ripped into him.
He was real butthurt over that one.
Ripped into him.
Joe, you ripped into him?
I ripped into Zach about Joe Burrow because Zach has made bogus claims all season long. And I was over it tonight. And I let my emotions get the best of me. And Zach, I would like to apologize to you. You know, I know that at the time.
Told you.
And I'd like to take this chance
Did you black
to
out?
apologize to absolutely nobody because I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. And I'll never be sorry.
Are you seeing red again?
I see red.
Listen, I'm seeing red because it's going to be a Kansas City Super Bowl. It's going to be a Kansas City ring, baby. We're going all the way. We're taking it all the way. That's all day. All the way.
Yeah, it might be.
Don't think it's the Cowboys.
Welcome
We're
to
all the
the
way up.
Red Kingdom. You know why it's called the Red Kingdom? You want to know why?
Why, Adam?
Because
Trump
it's going to be a
2020.
bloodbath once Joe Burrow faces off against frickin' Patrick the Kermit Frog Mahomes
My homie.
in the champ, bro. See you later,
It was
Patty.
a bloodbath the last time, when they played the Bills.
They call him
The
Patty
Chiefs
Go
aren't even
Homes
going
for
to
a
the
reason.
Super
I
Bowl.
really don't want to play.
They call him Patty Go Homes for a reason.
The Chiefs aren't even making it to the Super Bowl.
Bro, that's such cap.
No, it's
That
not
is
cap.
ridiculous.
I'm not
There's no
wearing no
proof.
cap.
Factor cap.
You work
We're
at
going to
Lids.
test if this is
You're the
factor
general
cap.
manager of Lids.
Austin. Or the Chiefs
You are
going
my
to the
arch
Super Bowl.
nemesis on this pod.
Cap.
You heard it here first, folks.
All right.
It's cap.
It's cap. Hot
John,
cap.
it's as cap as the offers that Yankee Home was giving you. You know this and you know this. And I'm not even gonna lie in front of the camera.
See this right here?
They're not gonna be able to see it, but
No, I'm showing them.
I don't think they're gonna be able to see it. Is what I'm saying.
TBD, TBD. Nowhere right here.
You done messed up. Hey, Ron, hold up. I don't even know what I did. Go ahead, but make your point.
No one out of the TBD there, the to be determined, will there be a Chiefs spot in the Super Bowl. So I just wanted to make that clear because Chiefs are dog water. So aren't Patrick Mahomes. So.
It's interesting.
How the Patriots looking this offseason?
You know,
Early
no,
off.
no, that's wonderful. I got one thing for you. Rebuild. They're in a rebuild. They're in a rebuild.
They've been in a rebuild for the past 4 years.
It's so true.
Okay.
If there's one thing I can agree with you, John, it's that, bro. I was going off on
That's
Austin
why.
about this.
That's why he jumped the ship, bro. Because they're rebuilding. He's like, I don't want to be a part of the rebuild.
They are in a rebuild.
They took a couple cannons to the ship.
Okay. They've been in a rebuild for 4 years. How long has the Giants been in a rebuild?
But have I ever been to the guy to walk around and be like, we're in a rebuild, we're in a rebuild? No, I'm the guy that's like, we suck.
Okay.
We
How
suck.
long has
And they're in the playoffs, like a 5 seed.
Yeah, we're in the playoffs, bro. That's all that matters.
No, I wasn't talking
Listen,
about you. I was
and
just
here's
saying
what-
in general. How
No,
long
here's-
has the
but here's
Kansas
the-
City Chiefs
But let me say this, though.
been in a rebuild before Patrick Mahomes?
Let me say this, though. Let me make my case for the Giants. One thing that Patriots fans cannot claim that the Giants fans can.
2 Super Bowls.
2 words. Terrible coaching. Bill Belichick is the greatest coach in NFL history.
Okay.
Bill Belichick has not retired. He has still been with the Patriots. The Giants can at least say, yeah, we had a rough couple of years, and we had a terrible coaching staff. That's my case for that argument.
Okay.
Here's our hot take that we had a couple weeks ago. That I don't
Very
think that
valid,
Giants
but how long has the Chiefs been in the rebuild before Patrick Mahomes?
Their whole career, their whole franchise history.
Since Joe Montana.
You couldn't even make that sentence out. I really don't want to hear it. You stuttered saying that because you know how ridiculous of a statement that was.
How long has the Kansas City Chiefs been in rebuild before Kermit the Frog? Sorry. There you go.
Why are there so many songs about football?
Since Joe Montana.
And we all know Joe Montana.
And Joe Montana on the Chiefs wasn't even that good.
Yeah, he went over to San Fran and showed him how it's done.
Trent Green.
Garbage.
Trent Green.
Holmes.
Let's get Jonathan's take
Larry
on that topic.
Johnson.
We have a hot take.
Tony Gonzalez. Dante Hall.
Okay, and what year was that?
2004.
Thank you. And when did Patrick Mahomes come in the season? Or come in the NFL?
Was it 16? 17?
It doesn't matter when he came in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We know that Jonathan's not going to root for a team that's in a rebuild. He goes for the ones that are winning, okay? But here's a hot take that we want to hear from Jonathan.
Yeah, clearly, because he jumped over to the Chiefs.
We already know this about him. It's all right. Is Bill Belichick washed up now that he doesn't have Tom Brady?
I think it was always Bill. I don't think it was ever Tom.
Oh, my. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
That's what we wanted.
Can you delete him off this show? Like, get him out of here, dude. He's causing a ruckus over here.
I forgot Bill Belichick was the one that was taking the snaps and throwing the ball.
I forgot Bill Belichick was the one calling the plays. No, Brady calls the plays.
Yeah,
have you noticed?
Brady called the plays.
Wait, have you noticed why the Buccaneers started winning? Brady started calling the plays.
Yep.
Let Brady call the plays, man.
He is a coach.
Bruce Arians was like, here you go. It's your turn.
And he took him to a bowl. What does your kid think about this, Christopher? Ask your kid. Was it Brady or Belichick? Ask him. Put the mic on. Ask your kid.
Calum, was it Tom Brady or Bill Belichick?
Dinosaurs.
Was it Bill Belichick
Dinosaurs.
or Tom Brady?
It's dinosaurs.
No, dinosaurs.
He said dinosaurs because Tom Brady's the oldest
Tom Brady
dog.
and Bill Belichick weren't
So,
around.
Tom Brady,
Dinosaurs.
come on.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got to go.
All right.
Super Bowl.
Closing statement. John.
Yes.
Closing statement.
Chiefs suck.
What's your closing statement,
We're
John?
going all the way.
Okay.
We're going all the way.
Zach,
Yeah,
what is
going all the way home
chip.
after the bye week.
Zach, what is your closing statement? Give us your Super Bowl prediction. Who's winning it all?
Oh, it's Josh Allen and the Bills, bro.
Okay. Christopher, who's winning it all? Who are you liking?
I'm going to go. I think it's going to be, in the end, it's going to be 49ers and Bills. And I'm going to say the 49ers.
Okay. Austin, bold prediction. Who's winning it all?
49ers Bills. I like that. Yep.
Okay. I'm saying it. This is Joe Burrow's year. He's got vengeance. He's coming for it. And this is the
He's
year
got
Joe
vengeance,
Burrow.
but does the defense have vengeance?
This is the
Dude,
year,
their defense is.
This is the year Joe Burrow wins it all. You don't need defense when you have Boyd, Higgins, Chase. You don't need
Yeah,
defense.
you do.
Eh.
I thought defense wins championships.
Right.
Eh.
It does.
I never said that. People have.
Offensive.
And let me tell you this right now. Eli Apple sure was going to blow it for him. And you know that's true.
As a
You know
Giants
Eli
fan,
Apple-
yes,
Apple-
I know that.
Is a clown, dude.
Big clown. Big
Dude.
clown.
You see that picture of him last year when he got burnt? It was literally a toast and it was just burnt with Eli Apple's number on it.
Yeah.
It was so.
If they do not make it, here's the reason why they don't make it. Watch it.
And they need to realize that and let him go.
Yeah. Well, this has been another episode of Penford Sports. We thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook. We will see you next week on the Penford Sports Podcast, your place for all news, drama, and updates on the NFL. Again, we are in the playoffs, and it is exciting, and we are ready to eat this up. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, America.